Hello from Thailand. I'm sorry I've been slacking on my videos, but days just keep running together. So here's the third one. I think the last time I talked to y'all we were going on a scavenger hunt around Chiang Mai, and we split up into two teams and just went to different historical things, or to go find bugs and eat them, and the markets and stuff like that. And thankfully I had Katie with me on my team because I really suck at directions, even though we had this humongous map with like telling you the street that you're on and all the points, like all the stores and stuff. So thanks Katie, shout out to Katie. So it was really cool. We got to go into the temples and stuff and have monk chat. The first one that we went to, the monks just laughed at us because we didn't speak Thai, and we were trying really hard not to be rude and not like do things that were offensive to them. And then the second one actually had like a corner monk chat thing. And so we got to chat with the monks and ask them like significance of the stupas, which are like these really big things. They're like pillars, and the symbolism of trees around them and why they put ribbons on trees. And it's kind of, just to hear that was interesting, and how they ask the tree for stuff and pray to them and things like that. And jetties, we called them Jedis because that's how it's spelled, but jetties, they're like tombs with people in them, like monks or kings, and they said that they go to think about those people or pray to those people. Like maybe they can help them be better, I guess. And so we went around and went to go see that. And then church, we went to Christian Thai churches, and everything was in Thai with our partners. It was 2 and 2, and me and Shauna went, and Katie and Amy went. And I think this past Sunday really, it kind of really hit me that I know that I had been praying that I wanted to go beyond myself, and I didn't know what that looked like or how that was going to be. And just seeing the worship leaders worship so hard, and just, I can't describe how I felt or what like how they were worshiping, but just to know that they were worshiping the one true God. And then we were actually in the Sunday school, so we didn't go to big church, but just to think in America, all the churches are like, oh, we only had 100 kids today, or oh, we only had 200 kids today, or it's really small, we had 50. But I would say there was about 15 kids in that class, and I was just so joyful that their parents were wanting to root them in Christianity and know that what they do doesn't save them, and they don't have to think good or be good or say good things. And just to see that really hit me, and like to see how God was so present at church on Sunday, and to see that he's not only in America. And so that was a big, God revealed that to me on Sunday. Then on Tuesday we went to the villages. We go to villages every week. And then again we split into two teams. And this was another wake up for me. we had heard about the monks doing black magic, and not all of them do that, but some of them do. And they would take kids and have them dig up dirt with like cremated bodies and make idols. And in the night, their spirits would wake them up and tell them they want something, and the kids would pray to them or say, if you help me do this, I'll buy you a toy or something like that. And so I had never heard about anything like that, and that's whenever the darkness became real to me in this country. And I came here and I was like, oh my gosh, it's so pretty and I love it and I just want to live here. But the reality of the darkness that people are living in here, just, it's starting to sink in, and my heart was just, I didn't know how to put that into words, or to see the few kids that came to the Bible study at the villages that we were doing. And some of them were actually the kids that the monks had taken and made the idols for, and they hadn't been showing up for months, and they came that night. And so I didn't know the kids, but I was so happy that God gave them a willing heart to come back despite of what happened, and is still tugging on their hearts and still wanting Him to know their love. And just I just loved it. I love seeing them there. And language barrier has been really hard on our team, because we want to love on them and have them understand us, and just have things be easier to understand between us, and us to understand them whenever we ask them questions, or if they have any questions for us. It's been really hard to share the gospel, but instead the only thing that we have to share the gospel is just serving them, and just loving on them and showing them that we care for them. So yeah. The next thing that we've been doing is going on college campuses and just reaching out, because we teach English 4 times a week. Each of us teaches the class. And I went to pass out flyers, make friends, and swap numbers, and tell them, like, the big thing that we're doing here is building relationships with these people, and not bringing them to the Bon Canoon and then saying, okay, here you go, and leaving them, but making lasting ones, and building that trust with the Thais in order to share the gospel, and have them not be turned away because we tell them that we follow Jesus and believe that there's only one true God, and that you don't have to think good or act good and say good things to be set. And so we've just been going through the campuses and the main universities, and trying to listen to the Holy Spirit and see what people that God wants us to build relationships with. So yes, English class was they're a lot more advanced than we thought, which is good, but they want to learn more and want to learn more. And I teach English on Thursdays, and then after my class we do cooking class, and we teach them like American dishes like pasta and lemon bars, and then we share like testimonies of why we came to Thailand, or just testimonies of our lives and what God has done in them. And my class actually stayed after cooking class, and we did like the cha-cha slide with them, and showed them the dances that we do in America, and they tried to show us dances that they do in Thailand and stuff like that. So we just exchanged cultures, and we were so excited to have them stay after, because we always encourage them to call us anytime, and if they want to eat ice cream or go to their favorite places or go to the zoo, or builds relationships outside of Bon Canoon, and if they can't meet us there, then we'll meet them halfway or something like that, and just live life with them is what we're trying to do. And yeah, so this weekend we are going to help with a sports camp that's been going on for about 4 years, and I don't really know what to expect, except for we have groups, and we have the schedule, and it'll be fun. But I can't really tell you guys what is going to happen in detail. But I'm sure God will move in the lives of those kids, and just the love that He'll have us pour out into them, and learning their names and their favorite colors and what they like to eat, what they don't, where they're from, how many siblings they have, or just giving them our undivided attention. And this will be happening Saturday and Sunday from 8 to 3. And I think those are just the big things that have been happening in this past week. Prayer requests would be for the kids in the village and just the families. It is a small number, but that doesn't matter here. What matters is that God is moving, and despite people being Buddhist because their families are Buddhist, or because they think that's the right thing to do by doing things, or that's all they've known and they're not aware of Christianity or whatever. Just pray for the darkness that is in these village, and the darkness that is just waging war with what God's trying to do in their hearts and in their lives. Pray for the darkness that is in Thailand, period. That we're just not the only missionaries here in Thailand, but there are Christians, and trying to share the gospel with them too. And I just pray that their hearts are sensitive to the gospel, and see that we actually care for them, because God cares for them and loves them more than we could even imagine. And just the opportunities that God is giving us to bond with the Thais, whichever ones those are. And we only have 6 more weeks here. I don't like to say that because it sounds really fast. But I just pray that we allow God to just take all of us, take this summer, and use us to the full capacity, and not be at home with our parents or with our boyfriends, or secluded by ourselves because we don't feel like doing something today, but to just let God work through us 24/7, so He can have the glory for this, and so people will be able to know Him and have the joy that we have. I think that's it. So I just thank you for your prayers, and thanks for following my blog, and I will try to update y'all. Oh, hi, Saw. No, you're okay. This is Saw. Saw, say hi. I'm making a video.
Oh, you're making a video?
Yes, a video blog. To my family.
Oh,
yeah. And my friend.
sister.
Yes, she's a Thai. She works at Bon Canoon. Yeah, she's sweet. All right. So yeah, that's it. And you met Saul. She's the sweetest girl. Oh, and another thing, the Christians here are just their faith is so childlike, and I really hope that they don't lose it. And just the way that she has a gift of evangelism, and she thinks about ways to share with God. I mean, share God with people that I've never even could even think about doing or heard of doing. And it's just the way that she does it isn't like shoving down your throat, but she's just so sweet. She really has a gift that God gave her. But anyway, I'm gonna go because this is gonna be 15 minutes. Last time it was 19. I'm gonna try to update y'all more often so the videos aren't like 20 minutes long. So I guess I will see y'all soon. Okay, thanks. I love you. Bye.